Maya, you've lied long enough. Noah frowned. What are you talking about? Maya forced a confused smile. Alicia, now isn't the time. No, Alicia replied. It's exactly the time. She walked toward the stage. I stayed quiet because I couldn't prove it. But after hearing the security report, I finally understand what you've been doing. The room fell silent. Alicia continued. The person who stole information from Noah's team wasn't acting alone. Heads slowly turned toward Maya. No, Alicia said firmly. He was taking instructions from someone. Someone inside Noah's own team. Noah looked at Maya. She avoided his eyes. The chief judge spoke. Miss Alicia, are you making a formal accusation? Yes, and I have evidence. She handed her phone to the organizers. It isn't just the recording from our meeting. I also recorded another conversation. The audio began playing through the auditorium speakers. A man's voice. I got the pictures. Then Maya's voice. Good, send everything to Sabrina's team anonymously. Make sure nobody can trace it back to me. Gasps spread across the hall. The recording continued. Why are you doing this? Maya laughed softly. Because neither of them deserves to win. Noah's expression froze. His teammates stared at Maya in disbelief. The audio ended. Maya closed her eyes. There was nothing left to deny. The chief judge asked quietly, Is that your voice? Yes. Did you arrange for confidential information from your own team to be passed to the marketing team? Yes. The auditorium erupted. Students couldn't believe what they were hearing. Sabrina looked horrified. You were behind all of this. Maya laughed bitterly. You really don't know, do you? She looked at Noah. I liked you. From the first semester. You were the only man on campus who never chased popularity. You treated everyone with respect. I thought one day you'd notice me. Her voice hardened. Then I heard everyone saying you had feelings for Sabrina. I couldn't accept it, and I had no right to confront you directly about it either. So, the only way to know for sure was to spread the rumor and then see if you're going to deny it or not. Noah looked hurt, but Maya couldn't care less. You didn't deny it, Noah. You didn't deny anything related to you and Sabrina. Noah felt as though the ground had disappeared beneath him. You started the rumor? Yes. Then she turned toward Sabrina. You've always had everything. Attention, popularity, everyone protecting you, so I decided to destroy both of you. I fed your team information through someone who thought he was helping. I sabotaged Noah's project, and I made sure every clue pointed toward you. Sabrina stared at her. You used me. I used both of you. Maya answered coldly. You were both just pieces on the board. Alicia spoke again. I realized what she'd done after she accidentally left her chat open on the lab computer. I copied the messages before she deleted them. The organizers displayed screenshots on the giant screen, anonymous messages, meeting times, photographs of Noah's research, instructions telling the courier exactly what to steal. Every message originated from Maya. The evidence was overwhelming. Noah finally stepped forward. I trusted you. You sat beside me every day. You celebrated every small victory with us. And all that time, you were tearing us apart. Maya looked at him with tears in her eyes. I thought if neither you nor Sabrina could win, I'd finally stop hurting. Noah slowly shook his head. No, you didn't hurt because of us. You hurt because you let jealousy become more important than honesty. The chief judge stood. Miss Maya, you orchestrated academic misconduct, manipulated another team, sabotaged your own teammates, and deliberately spread false rumors to damage other students. You are immediately disqualified and referred for university disciplinary proceedings. Silence filled the auditorium. For weeks, everyone had believed Sabrina was the villain. But in the end, the true mastermind had been standing beside Noah all along, the one person he trusted most. And that betrayal hurt far more than any public humiliation ever could. The auditorium remained silent. Nobody knew what to say. The judges looked at one another before the chief judge finally spoke. Mr. Noah Carter, your team was sabotaged from within. The evidence clearly shows neither you nor the remaining members of the data strategy team participated in any misconduct. He turned toward the panel. After reviewing the evidence, the judges unanimously award this year's Westbridge University Innovation Challenge to the Data Strategy team. Thunderous applause filled the hall. Only this time Noah didn't smile immediately. His eyes were still fixed on Maya. He couldn't understand how someone who had laughed beside him, worked beside him, and celebrated every milestone with him had been the person quietly destroying everything. University security approached Maya. She didn't resist. As they escorted her away, she stopped in front of Noah. "I never meant for it to become this big." Noah looked at her quietly. "You started a rumor. You sabotaged months of work. You manipulated 2 entire teams. You almost destroyed people's futures." He shook his head. "It became this big the moment you decided everyone else's lives mattered less than your own feelings." For the first time, Maya had no answer. She lowered her head and walked away. The following week, the university announced its disciplinary decision. Maya was expelled from the Innovation Challenge permanently and suspended for serious academic misconduct. The student who stole confidential information on her instructions received disciplinary sanctions as well. Campus gossip exploded once again. Only this time, nobody blamed Sabrina. The screenshots of Maya's messages had spread across every student group. Everyone finally understood the truth. Sabrina hadn't orchestrated the conspiracy. She had simply allowed her pride to cloud her judgment. Maya had engineered everything else. A few days later, Noah sat alone outside the campus lake after class. Footsteps approached. He didn't need to look up. He already knew who it was. "Sabrina," she stopped several feet away. "I guess this is the part where I say, I wasn't the villain after all." She gave a bitter smile. "But that wouldn't be true." Noah remained silent. "I may not have started the rumor. I may not have known Maya was feeding my team information. But I did something just as ugly." She took a slow breath. "I humiliated you in front of half the university because I wanted people to laugh with me instead of at me. I treated another human being like entertainment. I don't expect forgiveness. I just wanted you to hear me admit it." Noah looked at the lake for a long moment. "When everyone laughed that day, I kept asking myself what was so wrong with me." He finally met her eyes. "There wasn't. You just made me believe there was." Sabrina's eyes became watery. "I'm sorry." This time, the apology wasn't rehearsed. It wasn't for an audience. It wasn't to save her reputation. It was simply honest. Noah nodded. "I forgive you." She looked up hopefully. "But forgiveness isn't the same as trust. And trust isn't something either of us can rebuild." The hope in her eyes slowly faded. "I understand." He stood. "I hope one day you become the kind of person who would have defended someone instead of humiliating them." Without another word, he walked away. Sabrina watched him disappear down the stone pathway until he was no longer in sight. Only then did she realize something. Quiet man she'd once laughed at had become the strongest person she'd ever met. 6 months later, Westbridge University welcomed a new class of freshmen. Noah was no longer the invisible student everyone ignored. He had accepted an internship with one of the companies that had judged the Innovation Challenge. Students often recognized him around campus. Some apologized for believing the rumors. Others simply admired the way he had handled everything. Noah never spoke badly about Sabrina. He never mentioned Maya. He never tried to rewrite the past. He simply kept moving forward. As for Sabrina, she resigned from every campus leadership position and spent the rest of the year volunteering as a mentor for first-year students. Not because it restored her popularity, because she wanted to become someone better than the person she'd been. And Maya, the brilliant strategist who believed she could control everyone's lives from the shadows, disappeared from Westbridge University. In the end, the most dangerous person wasn't the loudest. She was the one smiling beside you while quietly pulling every string. Because sometimes the deepest betrayal doesn't come from your enemies. It comes from the person you trusted enough to call a teammate. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe and tell us in the comments. At what moment did you first suspect Maya was the real mastermind behind everything?